If your eyes look cloudy in the mirror, if light hits your eyes and leaves behind a strange halo, if night driving feels like swimming through fog, then what I am about to show you might feel like a miracle, except it is 100% natural. Because today I will reveal the one fruit you can eat daily to brighten your eyes and help protect against cataracts, which is the #1 cause of vision loss after age 60. And no, it is not carrots. It is not an expensive supplement, and it is definitely not some fad fruit that only grows in the Himalayas. It is a fruit you already know, but probably are not eating the right way. So if you care about your vision and want to keep it crystal clear through your 60s, 70s, and 80s, hit subscribe now and tap the bell icon. Because every day we uncover the real science behind aging, nutrition, and long-lasting health. And if you are already using food to support your eyes, comment "I bright" down below so I know you are part of this journey. Now let me tell you about someone who nearly lost his sight and how this fruit helped turn things around. At 61, Gloria was a retired nurse who loved cross-stitching and reading romance novels before bed. But over the past year, she began noticing something unsettling. Her vision grew cloudy, letters on the page began to blur. The overhead light created halos. Her once clear, sharp world had become tinted and dull, like looking through a dirty window. Her eye doctor confirmed the diagnosis, early cataracts. But instead of rushing to surgery, Gloria asked what else she can do. The doctor replied that cataracts develop slowly and sometimes diet can delay them for years. That is when Gloria discovered the fruit we will talk about today. She started eating it every single morning, and 6 months later, her eye pressure stabilized, her glare sensitivity improved, and most importantly, her cataract progression stopped. Her eyes were clear, calm, and brighter than they had been in years. Now let's talk about the fruit that helped Gloria and how it could help you. The fruit is oranges. Yes, oranges. Now before you roll your eyes, listen closely. Because when eaten the right way, oranges become a retinal shield and lens protector, especially for those over 55. Here is why. Cataracts form when the proteins in the lens of your eyes start to clump together. This is triggered by oxidative stress, free radicals from ultraviolet light, smoking, poor circulation, or even just aging. The natural defense of your body against this is vitamin C, and oranges are one of the richest, most absorbable sources of vitamin C available. But it is not just about the vitamin. Oranges also deliver hesperidin and naringenin, which are citrus bioflavonoids that reduce inflammation in the aqueous humor and enhance blood flow to the lens. They also deliver potassium, which helps regulate eye pressure and maintain electrolyte balance in the eye chamber. Plus beta-cryptoxanthin, which is a carotenoid that may protect lens proteins from glycation, a process that makes them stiff and cloudy. And get this, in a 10-year study published in Ophthalmology, people who ate just one orange a day had a 60% lower risk of developing cataracts compared to those who did not. Let that sink in. One orange once a day means 60% lower risk. Now let's go deeper. What causes cataracts and how oranges defend you? Think of your eye lens like the crystal face of a watch. It needs to be perfectly clear so light can pass through and focus on your retina. But over time, ultraviolet light, oxidative damage, and poor circulation cause the proteins inside that lens to misfold, oxidize, and clump. This forms a cloudy area called a cataract. What accelerates this include things like high blood sugar, ultraviolet exposure without sunglasses, low levels of antioxidants in the diet, smoking, alcohol, and even chronic inflammation. Once a cataract forms, your only option is surgery. But here is the good news. Your eyes have their own antioxidant army, and vitamin C is one of its most powerful defenders. Vitamin C is concentrated in the aqueous humor, the fluid inside your eye. It protects your lens proteins, reduces damage from ultraviolet rays, and keeps the lens flexible. When you eat oranges, especially with the white pith and inner peel, you supply your eyes with a steady stream of lens-saving antioxidants. And that is not all. Oranges improve blood flow to your retina, reduce oxidative inflammation, and even help stabilize eye pressure, which will protect you from not just cataracts but glaucoma too. So how should you eat it? Here is how to do it right. Eat one whole orange daily, preferably with the white inner peel and membranes, because that is where the flavonoids are. And the best time to eat it is the first thing in the morning before sun exposure. It gives your eyes a shield of antioxidant protection before ultraviolet damage hits. Also, avoid juice. Orange juice strips out the fiber and spikes blood sugar. Eat the whole fruit for the whole protection. Now, oranges are just the start. Let's talk about 6 other foods that, when combined, create a full anti-cataract protocol. The first one is kiwi, which I like to call the lens alkalizer. Kiwi contains even more vitamin C than oranges, plus lutein and zeaxanthin for retinal protection. It also helps reduce lens acidity, a hidden contributor to protein clumping. Eat 1 kiwi daily mid-morning for best absorption. Number 2 is eggs. Egg yolks contain lutein, zeaxanthin, and choline, nutrients that feed both the lens and the retina. They help rebuild damaged eye tissue and increase macular pigment density. Scramble 2 eggs in olive oil or have them soft-boiled for breakfast 3 to 4 times a week. Number 3 is red bell peppers. This is the best vitamin C companion. A cup of chopped red peppers has 3 times the vitamin C of an orange, plus carotenoids like capsanthin that support lens health. Try them raw in salads or stir-fried with kale. Fourth on this list is blueberries. Blueberries strengthen the tiny blood vessels that supply nutrients to the lens and retina. Their anthocyanins also reduce glare sensitivity and support night vision. Snack on half a cup daily or blend into a smoothie. Number 5 is almonds. The best antioxidant shield almonds provide vitamin E, which protects your lens from oxidative stiffening. Just a small handful a day can significantly boost protection. And finally, spinach. Spinach is rich in lutein, zeaxanthin, and magnesium. These nutrients prevent calcium buildup in the lens. Steam it lightly with garlic and olive oil to boost absorption. Half a cup 3 to 4 times a week can make a big difference. Now let's talk about some common myths you should not fall for. The first myth is that cataracts are inevitable with age. This is not true. Cataracts may be common, but they are not guaranteed, especially with dietary intervention. The second myth is that vitamin supplements are just as good. The truth is that most store-bought vitamin C or E supplements lack the food matrix and cofactors your eyes need for absorption. And the most common myth regarding cataract is that only surgery can help. This is true, but only when cataracts are severe. But in the early stages, food can slow or stop progression. Now, here are 3 mistakes that you must avoid. The first mistake is relying on orange juice instead of fruit. Juice spikes blood sugar and inflames the lens. Skipping breakfast is the second mistake that makes your eye fluid in desperate need of antioxidants before daytime light exposure. The third mistake is eating fruits but neglecting fat. Many eye protective nutrients need fat to be absorbed. Add nuts or olive oil to your fruit-based meals. Now let's tie it all together. Every morning, start your day with 1 whole orange, pith and all. Add a hard-boiled egg or a handful of almonds. If you can, throw in a small salad with spinach and red peppers at lunch or snack on blueberries and kiwi mid-afternoon. That is your anti-cataract toolkit. It is not complicated, but it is powerful. Because your eyes are made from what you feed them. You are not fading. You are just underfueled. Try this exact food pattern for 7 days, then look in the mirror. Notice if your eyes look less dull, if your vision feels brighter, or if glare no longer hurts as much. Comment below what changes you notice, whether they are big or small, and if this helped you, send it to someone who has been told that it only gets worse. Because now you know, there is something you can do before it does. If you care about your eyesight, cataracts, and clarity, hit subscribe now. And do not forget, if you are already eating oranges or any of these eye-saving foods, type "I bright" in the comments. I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay clear, stay curious, and stay bright.